Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The College Football Playoff about to get underway. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's James. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A second down after that completion. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's complete downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down?
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Same tailback, another carry. Moving right through the contact. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Orangemen. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That's caught. It's James. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Gives it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught quickly. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down, looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Pressure is coming. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Great job here on this sack by this linebacker from Nebraska, living up to the lofty expectations of what you think when you think about Nebraska and linebacker play. Not just stumping the run, but the ability to pressure the quarterback. They've had some great ones over the years.
Sack sets up second down. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Quick throw to the left. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
14, Nebraska 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So from the 16-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. It's a quick grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now the 40. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A loss of 30 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Syracuse 14, Nebraska 0.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's McCray.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Receiver in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far, and this is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Running a quarterback sneak here. Touchdown, Orangeman. This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? The sure hands, it's Allen. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Huskers. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? He's running out of time here. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Barnett. And here comes a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Coleman. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down at the 21.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He makes the grab. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. It's a handoff to the wide receiver trying to make the yardage. And the defense not fooled there. They stop him for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
4th down RPO. He throws it to the right. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The Cornhuskers have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off, and it's a nice positive yard.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for a first down and goal. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Here's the point after attempt. The It's the up and good to get a little bit closer. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Syracuse.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Football comes out. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Offense showing a bunch formation now. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. And the quarterback dropping back. He'll take a deep shot here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
A risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Sticking with the running game. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Makes the grab. It's Hall. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Receivers are bunched together. Oh, a reverse. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is a nice job of the receiver picking up the 1st down on a decent gain. The defense is happy it didn't go for more. Expect them to lock down these playmakers because you never know who's going to get the ball next.
Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Grab down the middle. It's McCray. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's James. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. That's caught. It's Hall. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Cook, to take a shot here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Back to pass. It's Barnett. Caught quickly.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Orangeman.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You have to get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw. And
he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Nebraska. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. The incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. The receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Pass rush closing in. We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
They finally corral him at the 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Huskers. Trying to come all the way back.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Automatic on the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. The Syracuse offense back on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. to throw. It's Barnett. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Syracuse. This offense really clicking. Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Syracuse 45, Nebraska 31.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? First down, looking to throw the football. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Oh, and the football comes out. The offense recovers the fumble.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Whew. Catch your breath after that.
Looks like he's going to run it. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Orangeman.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And it's a bunch formation. Oh, it's a reverse. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Now with no time left in this blowout loss, the PAT is to formality. And they knock through the PAT, the final play of this loss. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.